go into the clinics or the hospitals for vaccines, the mobile clinics even, really they're just administering what they need to for us. But really it's us on the other end really, really considering what's in the vaccine. What is this going to do to my child? Are there going to be long-term effects on this? So really, really thinking about what the possibilities are for our children, and it wasn't popular. It just wasn't popular for us to say, oh yeah, as soon as the vaccine comes out for my child, I want that. I'm going to be the first in line. It was more of, look, let's see what happens to us as the adults, as the, pandemic progresses, as the virus runs its course, and see what it does to us. And so really that unseen part was really kind of like sitting back and holding on to our prayers, saying those prayers, good intentions. That also leads into kind of like a clash between the way that we do things and the way that Western medicine is. And the clash comes in where, okay, where does this vaccine come from? What is in it? And then who's distributing it? And then who's going to go ahead and put this vaccine into my child? Every step along the way, there's probably different people touching the vaccine or developing it. And so were all of these people, did they all have good intentions? I would say yeah, because we want people to be better. We want to save lives, right? But if, say, one day someone comes in one of those processes or one of those steps, they're just not having a good day because they're also affected by COVID. And then maybe it goes sideways in their thoughts, and then what happens? And so that unseen part really is, we have to believe in what we're saying, and we have to think that the people that are doing this with us or for us also have that good intention along the way. And so that unseen part that we don't often talk about. We just say, okay, here's the vaccine for your child. Here you go. All's going to be well. The only thing that we do know is that I do have a belief. And if you could just be open to that, if you could just be open to the fact that we may not believe the same, and that, okay, maybe I need to take the time to question a little bit more about who I am working with. Imagine now what we're doing when doctors come in and they say, okay, this is the best guess, this is the best idea I have to make you feel better. And so it's not just that for us, it's also bringing in that unseen and saying, okay, now what? I know you're going to go home because I know that you believe this way. I've learned, I've asked you, you've explained to me, we've taken the time, and okay, I know you're going to go home and you're going to burn your cedar, or you're going to burn your gift. You're going to make your offering to the Creator. I'm not going to be able to see you do that, but I know that you do that. So I want to wish you well. So that good feeling of, yes, I want to wish you well, that you're not just a dollar sign to me. You're a human being, and so are your children. And I want what's best for your children. Not all doctors and nurses are all open to me, and what I want to say to them. I got this much time, but I kind of need this much time to be able to tell you how I'm feeling. So how do we get that information to the doctors ahead of time, to be able to have a better picture of how I believe, what I'm also going to do along with the medicine that you're going to give me. And so it's just really just being open, to one another, and for best outcomes, that's kind of vague, but I think that everybody should be able to have part of the say or part of the driving to what they want for themselves and their families.